Today's video is on the top 3 ways you can beat back pain when driving. Right now, at the time of shooting this video, we're coming up to school holidays, and often people go on long trips, and when your back's sore, the last thing you want to do is have a long road trip where your back gets worse and worse. So we're going to share with you 3 strategies that we've found really useful over time to help reduce back pain when driving. The first one is called Love Your Curve. The second one is to move your body, and the third one is about squeezing your glutes. So now I just want to show you what that may look like. Okay, so now that although this chair is very different from your car seat, the typical idea of supporting your curve is that if you use a round back support, and it could be a rolled up towel, it could be a round cushion, it could even be a jumper rolled up, but the idea is if you're able to support the curve of your low back in this section, it actually props the rest of your body up and allows your curves to absorb shock and for you to have less fatigue and tightness in your muscles. So when you sit in the seat, typically you often find yourself sitting more like this, especially when reaching out in a car. But if you push your bottom towards the back of the seat or chair, if you've got a lumbar support already in the seat that you can push out that makes you do this sort of thing, then fantastic. Otherwise, grab a round cylinder or a back support, pop it in behind your low back so it's above your pelvis but below your rib cage, and then when you sit now, you're nicely supported. A word of warning, in a lot of car seats there's already a little bit of a bulge, so if you have something too big, it's going to be making you sit like that, and sitting extended like that is no good either. You want to find a happy medium between this, and often that looks like this. So that's step 1, love your curves. Step 2 is about moving your body. The most obvious way to do that is to get out. Now when you get out, don't go and sit in a cafe, go for a walk, do some little squats or mini lunges or anything that actually involves moving your hips and your back, and that'll really help decrease the leg pain. As far as what you can do in the car though, if you sit in your seat, you sit nice and tall and then allow your back to roll back, so it's the low back that's curling outwards and backwards, and then bring it back in and then roll it back down. Now these short little simple movements should be very easy to do. There should be low pressure in your low back. And what they do is actually lubricate the joints in the spine, they decrease the stiffness in the muscles around the spine, improve the blood flow through them. And if you're sitting for longer periods, even longer than 20 minutes, the ligaments under your spine undergo what they call creep or overstretching. So continually moving the spine and taking that stress off those ligaments help with that. It's also been shown that movements such as this bit of extension in the back can help shift the pressure in the fluid of the disc, and that can actually help rehydrate it and help it stay healthy as well and not ache as much. So that's move your body. The third and last one is squeeze your glutes. Sounds silly, but if you're sitting in the seat and you squeeze both your glutes, or you squeeze one then the other, you'll actually find that by squeezing your glutes you're actually supporting your pelvis. It also helps relax muscles in the front of the hips called your hip flexors. So if you've ever been sitting in the car a long trip and you go to get out and you find yourself sort of semi-bent forward and hard to straighten up, it's not always just the low back, it can actually be hip flexors as well. It's very much like the bicep muscle in here. If you flex your bicep, then the tricep has to relax, right? So when you squeeze your glutes, you're actually inhibiting or switching off some of the hip flexor tension. And do that often enough throughout your trip and you might find that this tension you feel in the front of your hips goes down. So there are our top 3 tips for things you can do to beat back pain when driving. So remember, love your curve, give it some support. Move your body, tilt it up and down and rock your pelvis. And thirdly, but not least, is the squeeze your glutes. Try it. You may find that this year the back doesn't hurt so much when driving. Enjoy your holidays.